Do you ever wish you had an extra set of hands in the garden? Today I'm going to show you how to assemble a gardener's tool basket to keep all your small hand tools and other helpful items at your fingertips, saving you unnecessary trips across the garden. It's such a simple idea, you're going to wish you thought of it sooner. Hi, I'm Michelle and I'm here to help you create your slice of country living wherever you live. Welcome to Chocolate Box Cottage, the sweet spot between old-fashioned skills and modern conveniences. Today I'm sharing a tool that I have found very convenient, a garden tool basket. I'll show you what I've stocked mine with to give you ideas about what to include in yours. And today's video is dedicated to my mom, Donna, an organized woman. Some of it must have rubbed off on me. Thank you, Mom. First, let's talk about the basket. I use a wine bottle basket. It's made to hold 6 bottles of wine, and these are great because they come with sturdy handles and deep pockets so that your tools and supplies don't fall out. You can find these at craft stores, and they might be made of wicker like mine is, or wooden slats or wire. And I will put a link to an online purchase for one that's real similar to mine in the description below, and I'll also put a link to the blog post. Now let me show you what goes in the basket. Digging tools, a hand trowel for planting and transplanting, a spoon for smaller transplants or for scooping, dibble sticks. These are nice for pressing seeds into the soil. It keeps you from getting all the dirt under your fingernails. It's just driftwood picked up on the beach. They're very handy. Pruners. I like to have several pair. They each have different purposes. My current favorite right now is this pair, so I'll include a link for that pair so you can get your own if you like. A small pair of scissors and a screwdriver. Why a screwdriver? Well, on the rare occasions that I've needed one, I've been glad to have it. A water bottle. Yes, take your water with you. This next one might surprise you. A small knife and a salt shaker with a cap to seal it. There are few simple pleasures in life more enjoyable than picking a fresh radish or cucumber, sprinkling it with salt, and enjoying it on the spot. Unless you count sharing. Sharing makes it even better. So by having a small knife handy, you can cut right into that gorgeous bell pepper or cucumber and share. Oh, and a packet of tissues for my drippy nose. If you have allergies, you'll appreciate that. Couple pair of gloves. I like to have a couple different kinds. These are light duty gloves, and I really like the Flower Touch brand gloves. I pick up a fresh pair at the garden center each year. The top is a nice breathable mesh so your hands don't get hot, and the palms are covered with this nice grippy material. I also like to have a pair of heavy duty gloves. These are leather and they're great for handling brambles and stickery vines, even tomato vines, which I find irritate my skin. And I'm a seed saver, so I keep a roll of masking tape in my basket also. I do some hand pollinating of squash, melons, and cucumbers, among other things, and I use a piece of tape to secure the blossom closed after it's been pollinated to exclude bees and other insects that would mess up my hand pollinating work. This ensures pure seed for my next garden season. And the last pocket in my garden tool basket is reserved for miscellaneous items. Now, don't be fooled by the word miscellaneous. These items are small, but they each serve a purpose. And by the way, if you're enjoying this video, would you go ahead and give it a like and consider subscribing for more cottage homesteading videos? I've got pens and pencils for writing in my garden journal, a Sharpie for marking wooden plant stakes for labeling purposes, tape measure. Like to keep a few clothespins handy for securing shade cloth to trellis, some stretch tie and or flagging tape. This is great for securing vining plants that would like to grow out of control. This allows you to secure them and get them headed off in the direction that you want them to go. So I use this to tie up tomato vines inside the cages. It's great for cucumbers, gourds, melons, pole beans, anything that climbs. And I mentioned I'm a seed saver, so I like to keep a piece of yarn in my tool basket for marking squash that I've hand pollinated so I know where to go back to get those pure seed. in the fall at the end of the season. Now, if you're not a seed saver, you don't need to keep yarn in your tool basket, but perhaps it's a skill that you'd be interested in learning. Seed saving is very satisfying. It adds permanence and resilience to your household food supply. I'll add some links to resources for beginning seed saving below so that you can get started on this important skill as well. I also like to keep a hand towel in the top of my basket. It's handy for more than just wiping your hands. I find myself reaching for it often. And a kneeling pad. This one has many battle scars and needs to be replaced. I have one picked out, just need to order it. I'll drop the link for that below so you can have a nice kneeling pad too. I usually just tuck that right in the top. And what other items can you think of that might be useful to keep in your garden tool basket? Would you let us know in the comments? There are a few other items that I usually keep nearby. One is my garden journal. This is just a composition notebook, and I jot notes in here about sowing, transplanting, and harvesting. This is such handy information to have from year to year. You think you'll remember, but you don't. And so writing it down ensures that it's there when you need it. I keep it in a Ziploc bag to protect it from water, and a pencil in the bag with it. Garden hat to protect my face from the sun, and my garden apron. Now, please understand, my garden tool basket is not always this tidy. Sometimes it's stuffed full of seed packets. Gardening is messy, and a garden tool basket helps you keep your supplies and tools organized so they're right there at your fingertips when you need them. I hope you enjoy putting your garden basket together. Thanks for visiting with me at Chocolate Box Cottage. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.